decided that the installation, I'm pretty sure, is going to be expansive. It's going to be I want to take up a lot of room. The problem that I'm having is like, I need to make the mermaid heads, and I need to have them dry on something, right? Like a pike. And then I had this one out here drying, but it was on a sunflower stalk and it toppled over. It's fine, but I want to make more heads. I need more like there's one mermaid I can put it on, but that limits me to like how many can I produce at a time. So I'm looking for a way I can put the mermaid heads up to dry that they won't get fucked with by the dogs. Maybe I could try and use this fence or something. I don't want to, I won't be screaming at the dogs. Fuck my shit up, dogs. Not that, that's happened plenty of times, right? So, there's several pieces that I want to make for the show that I don't have a date for, but I'll get a show. It's not a big deal. But the one that I really want to do is like two mermaids doing it. And I don't really know how mermaids would do it. But that's just it. So that's my plan. Oh, you love me? I don't believe you, but thank you. I appreciate that. Love's sort of overused, I think. That's what it appears to be, sort of like an overused word. But I appreciate the sentiment. I'm gonna put some socks on. So I have this vision of another piece. It is not going to be a slip ring table. It's going to be like a cove. Maybe it's underwater. It's all going to be like insinuated that they're underwater with lighting. So this one will be like sort of like a diorama. It'll be two mermaids. It'll be a male and a female. They could, sort of look androgynous, I guess. I don't know. I think it should be clearly female and male, I think. And they're going to be doing it. Throwing like some rocks and maybe the sound of like waves crashing. Maybe they making their fucking freaky ass mermaid noises. I don't know. But I was thinking, this was a couple days ago, that it'd be like surf and turf. Like that'd be a good title for a show where it was mermaids and then forest creatures. And I'm not saying it's not gonna be that. I'm just saying this. The next show I do, it's not gonna be like the last show that I did. The last show I did was all about the USS Turtle. So it was kind of disjointed and there was like a lot of clutter. This one's gonna be very concise. It's gonna be mermaids, and then I do think it's gonna be surf and turf. So by turf, that could be forest creatures, that could be elves or leprechauns or something. But I want it to be so visually striking that it doesn't matter what the subject matter is. It's just like, what the fuck? That's what I want. So I'm gonna start working on more mermaid heads, because the more that I have, the more it's easier to, like, they can mix and match on bodies. The bodies are more easier for me to sort of like to do than the head. The head's like, this head's coming along. It doesn't have a nose yet, but I gotta layer that up. I'm gonna make the, god damn, dude. Let's cover this. Scratch the shit out of myself. So that's the plan. I have one more slip ring table. I'm gonna get that this afternoon. I'm gonna bring it out here. But that's doesn't mean that it's gonna be used in the on the mermaid side. I'm just gonna bring it out here so I have it. But as far as slip rings go, I don't think I'm gonna do any more than these two. I think the rest of them are gonna be like dioramas with mermaids in it that will be installed. Like when I think about the kind of, I see the two mermaids like on like a rocky thing, could be even underwater, and they're just sort of doing it. So like I think what I'll do is I'll make some kind of wood armature, like a kind of shelf looking thing that's 8 feet long or something, and just sculpt it using foam. And then the mermaids that are doing it will be placed upon that. Same kind of setup, I think, where I'll use animatronics to move fish. I'm debating whether fuck Putin, man. It's just, I can't deal with it. I was gonna do a Putin piece, I still might, but man, I wanna do this. I might use pneumatics for the two mermaids doing it. But if I do the pneumatics, the thing of it is it might be sort of violent looking, which would be good. Not violent, but you know, like really going at it. And for some reason I see mermaids as sort of like, yeah, we're doing it, you know, they're peaceful. Yeah, we're gonna procreate here with the seahorse watching. That's how I see them. You know, I do see them as hideous creatures, though. That's why I started this one. And the other head, so there's two mermaid heads at this point. If I have 6 total, that would be 6 large pieces. See, I don't know if the last gallery I showed it is going to be able to show this because it'll be too much. I need a larger space, I think. I don't know. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I'm gonna fill that fucking garage up with surf and turf, and it's starting right now. So wherever the next show I'm getting is gonna be. It ain't gonna be like the last. It's gonna be a showstopper. Like, I want people to walk in and say, what the fuck am I looking at? How the fuck did he do this? That's what I'm going for. I can visually see it, so it will work. That's what I'm doing. Swear to God. Let me text Letsy's owner, and then I'm gonna start another head. Let this one dry out here a little bit to start getting the shape. I don't know if I'm doing male or female. I don't know what I got in there to like get in as an armature to get going. I'm gonna figure it out as I go. Okay. He did heavy load, same thing. Completed retrieves. Much louder, much farther. Hang on. I will say this about dog training. I do find it. I do get like a sense of like I'm doing something good. Like I'm helping the dog out. I'm helping the owner out. It's fulfilling. Um, you know, I don't know how else to describe it. I know I can do things with dogs other people can't. It's the truth. I just got the message, so I'm glad. Let's see what he says. Yeah, he does. His dad said he sees how much fun it is if he can do it right. And that's exactly what transpired. That's sort of what I teach the dog. You're not going to play the game unless you play it by my rules, and you have to be very specific with the dog. If you give them a little leeway, man, they just screw up. So you have to be like really a tight ass with them, getting them to get that muscle memory going. And there's no fucking around. This morning, one time, it was about the third one, he went and got it, and then he came close, and then he was going to play keep away. Because I saw what he did. He had it, and I knew that, and I had the healing stick in my hand, smacked him on the butt. Get your ass at heel, no problems. No problems. So they will kind of fall back into that shit. So it's difficult for the owner to, it's difficult for owners, man. I'm just telling you, if you're going to get a dog, you find somebody that'll get your damn dog trained so that you have less problems, you know? What was I thinking? I pollinated some pawpaw trees this morning. I'll do it. Some flowers. This one's covered. There's nothing else around to like really pollinate it, you know? I don't know. This one has some stuff going on, but I'll see tomorrow. I'm doing good, Em. Yeah, Professor Kane or Professor Safety. I am having a good day. It's all right, you know. Watermelon Kid. Yeah, all that shit's coming. Man, I got shit planned. You know, some of it has. I have some technical difficulties with getting some of it done, but I'm going in the right direction, and I will work it out. So that's all I can say. Is like, I'm going. It's fucking summertime, man. You know, I had to take a break from it. Not last summer, but the summer before, I did quite a bit. So you know, you had to take a break. It's just how it is. I'm gonna go over here and clip some of this stuff while I'm doing this. I was looking at my leg today. I just took a bath. I was looking at my leg, and it's less atrophied. I don't fucking know. I don't know what to think, man. Maybe I got Benjamin Button. It's not. It's still screwed up, you know. But I mean, like as far as pain goes and shit, like it's just. I don't know, man. I haven't checked my. I haven't gone to my doctor's thing and seen if she responded. They wanted to contact her about something and that. That was the first thing on my list. Was like, man, this is real weird. You know, I don't know how to explain it. See what she has to say about it. Because, like I said, like on December 28th, I talked to her, and I was asking about, you know, getting a hip replacement. It's just not possible. Come on, it's not possible. Now I might not need it, which I don't really get either. So I'm sort of glad that I didn't get one in '98. Was it '98? I can't remember when it was. It might have been earlier than '98. It must have been. Where was I? No, I was in Brooklyn. I think it's about '98. You know, doctor's like, oh, we could do that, you know. trying to talk me into it. You know, football players get it done. That's how he's trying to talk me into it. But then on the same hand, he said, we give you a hip replacement. You working with dogs might not be a good idea because you might pull it out. Oh, I'm like, well, how am I going to make a living? You know? But that was back work. This is no shit. This is how I was walking. This is what I was doing. I don't even want to limp, but it was like this. No exaggeration. It'd be like this. I had to go to the doctor. It was like too much pain, right? Now I don't know. Like, you know, did somebody heal me or something? I'm open to suggestions. I've heard of remote healing. I just don't know if anybody tried anything like that. I told you, I knew this person that was a healer, Julia. I hadn't talked to her in years. She wanted to do that. I said, no, I'll be all right, something like that. Maybe she did it then too, because I did sort of quit drinking after I talked to her. She was awesome, man. I really liked her. She owned a gallery. I remember one day she contacted me. I was broke, man. I was broke. I was drinking, man. My life was a shambles. She said, how are you doing? I've been wondering how you're doing. And I said, well, not real good, Julia. And she said, what's going on? I told her, I said, you know, just my life is shit. You know? Life is screwed up. I've screwed it up. Made terrible mistakes. Drinking too much. Tried to stop and having trouble stopping. She's like, well, you know, she's a healer. She goes, well, we could do healing. Do you want to do that? And I was like, man, I'm Western medicine. So I was just like, no, Julia, that's real nice, but no, I don't think so. I don't think that'll work. And then, she said, listen, that painting that she must have known I was fucking flat broke. Because that painting that I showed, the one with the birds, she goes, do you want to sell it? And I said, yeah, I'm broke. And she said, how much? And I said, I'll take anything. She said, really? I said, yeah, I'll take anything. Whatever you got. You pay for shipping. She sent me a check. It's more than anything. I don't know, man. Like, did somebody do voodoo on me or some shit? Is it my vitamins I'm taking? Something else changed my perception of pain? That doesn't really seem like it. I don't know. Flu. Let me let Harley in. The toad living in my basement. But the thing that I did, that I noticed seriously, was that it's less atrophied. It's definitely less atrophied. I can flex the leg. Like I said, the bathtub, and I was going, I can flex it up and down. That's how bad it was. It's still, like, compared to this one, it's like, it's off, but, I mean, it's only been, what, a few months? It hadn't been long. I don't know, maybe a total of 3 months, and each week it seems to get better. Something like that. Somebody said it's probably the COVID vaccine. I wish. I don't know how that would work. Like it gets rid of arthritis. Come on. Nothing like that. So I wish I had some of those styrofoam heads. Like, go get some styrofoam heads to make more mermaid heads. You know, use those as like an armature or anything. I don't know, man. I don't want to spend any money. Maybe I got something in the barn. I just came to the conclusion. I sort of saw. I'll see the show before I make it, and I saw it. It's gonna be big. Yes, it's gonna be big. Been eating like a pig the last 24 hours, 48 hours. Good. Sleeping. Watching Ozark. You gotta get a drill and figure out some way to check these up. Something. Glad I'm talking about cryptids again. Dad, people fucking, just the other day, some girl stopped me. Are you the Bigfoot guy? I just, I'd like to, I just can't do the same thing all the time. I know that the algorithm doesn't like it when you bounce around. What am I gonna do, man? I'm an artist, I gotta do more than one thing. I can't just be like a Bigfoot channel. I'm a dog trainer. I started the channel pretty much for dog training to help dogs. What am I gonna fucking do? I also, at the time, I remember I had a show at Derek Eller, and the market tanked. I lost a lot of money, spent the last of my money building that show. And at the opening, I remember thinking, my God, how am I gonna make art? I don't have any money left. I'm gonna have to reinvent myself. Like later that year, I was like, the show came down, I'm like, I'm gonna start making film. That was my idea, to like save money, which was absurd. Because transferring the film to video and stuff, I don't know. My friend talked me out of that. Make video, it's not that hard. You gave me Sony Vegas, like a bootleg copy. I couldn't even get it installed on the computer. You know? I was like, this sucks. That was, I don't know, 2008 or something. 2009. Whatever. That's when I found Windows Movie Maker. It's one of the shittier programs you could use, but it did get me going. Like the first video that I made, I think it took 2 days, maybe it's 2 minutes long. I increased my chin-up reps. I'm not doing 5. I just keep going up. I think I could be at 10, and I don't know, we'll see. I gotta put a time limit on it. There's no hurry. There isn't. I hadn't done chin-ups so long. The last time I did chin-ups was probably in Kansas City. Hang on, I'll get you out. Hang on. We can let baby out. I was thinking, like, it's the truth. I might seem like I'm not tolerant, but I really am. I'm actually very tolerant of, like, people that I know. Because I figure I've been a total fuck up in my life. So you'll find, like, the art world is sort of tolerant of shit. Because it's like, you kind of have to. Why not? You know, life's too short. I was thinking about that. Like, I'm glad I'm in the art world. I'm glad that I am sort of tolerant. And even if I'm not tolerant, and I come to the conclusion of, well, that's very tolerant, right? And I should be. Come to the conclusion I'm the one that made the mistake. Because you can always, like, how do I explain this? Everybody can have a bad day. You know, you ever run into anybody on the street? Like, there's road rage or some shit? Just try and chalk it up to, like, somebody having a bad day. Who hasn't had a bad day? I've had a million. I have. I've had a million of them. When I was younger, man, I put myself in stupid positions I didn't have to. Instead of what? I think the drinking mostly. Drinking clouded my judgment. What can I make another mermaid head out of? I like to get fruit on this thing. It's a Arctic kiwi. I've gotten some, like 1 or 2. Nothing even like, I'm gonna go out there and pick the Arctic kiwi. So I'm thinking, let me cut it way back like this, which is needed. Maybe I'll see fruit on it this year or next year. Flexible fin called grabbers. They use those to hook together and join, and maybe you could do that. Interesting. Walking a little bit better? I'm walking a lot better. Like, a lot. So, proof of that is, where's the cane? Man, I needed the cane every day. Like, you say, God damn, man. I had 2 canes because if I lost one, I was screwed. I don't know. Huh. I sort of see the mermaids as like, yeah, entangled some way. Definitely. I'm gonna concentrate on making heads because they all don't have to be used. You know, there's 2 heads now. You know, a little while longer I can have more heads. I gotta figure out what I'm doing anyway, so. Huh, grabbers, huh. Hang on, baby. All right, I'm coming. Huh. But then, the other thing I was thinking about the mermaids doing it, like, look, it's art, right? Hang on. Hey, knock it off. The other thing that I was thinking about was like it might be sort of nice if like even like they're on top of each other and like you know, sort of like a human would do missionary, or maybe the hot female mermaid's on top. The female mermaid for this one will be real hot. It has to be real hot. The smoking bod. And the mermale, or whatever they call him, he can be grotesque almost. Like the head that I'm working on right now, it could be something like that, but like really fucking beefed up. That's what I think. I don't know. Things can change, I'll tell you that. You don't have to be set what I'm doing other than sort of the subject matter. And I'll work it out. Huh, grabbers, I did not know that. Don't sharks, they bear their young alive, I think. That's another thing that I was thinking, was that there could be a section, like an installation, with one mermaid, keep an eye on the eggs. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too easy to make them have birth, like, and maybe like one of the eggs, like, cracking open and a young mermaid's coming out. started it. I'm not one that gives up. It's the show. That's what it's going to be. I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to quit. Got the idea. It's a good idea. I'm going with it. Just to be perfectly honest, the turf part I'm not so sure of. But it depends. This is going fine, man. Time-wise, it's fucking May. Even if like some of the pieces are totally complete, some are almost complete, and some of them aren't, that's fine. Yeah, more mermaid heads. I'm gonna go in a second. I'm gonna start burning some of this shit. Then I'll go in the barn, see if I can find anything to start another head with. Could even be one of the mermaid kids. I don't know. I don't remember seeing mermaid kids in Aquaman. Do I? I don't remember seeing any of them. Well, I'll tell you who's weird looking. Jason Momoa. Without a beard? Is that his name? Without a beard, man. I was like, who the fuck is that? He's got like no chin. Fucking freaking me out. Plays a great Aquaman and everything. I don't want to see him play anything other than Aquaman. Got rid of 2 people on the channel. The one has been here for about a month and a half. I knew she was a troll, a catfish, or whatever game she was playing. First day she was here. Beware of strangers bearing gifts. You know, if somebody comes through and says, "Hey, I love your work" or something, that's not what transpired. You know, that's cool. I appreciate it. You know. So she's gone. She just got a little. I was just keeping her around for, I don't know, how fucking obvious can the person get? And finally I had enough. And the other person was God, I don't fucking know. Talk about spinning a yarn. You know, you think I can spin a yarn? Jesus Christ. We can burn some of this shit. Right? Har. That's not Har. It's baby. Baby! Don't do that. So we can get some of this crap burned. Max is getting in trouble. I thought sharks didn't have eggs. Dude, let's burn some shit. I need a lighter. Okay, hang on. Hey, dude. Yeah, I can't keep an eye on you. You're gonna have to go, sis. Hang on. Look at that lighter. Dude, you go back in. Come here. Deal. Let me get a lighter. Maybe I could use something like, I don't know, a gallon milk jug or something. I don't know. Hang on. along here. Let's get this going. Let me throw a little bit more on top. So I could get it going and it won't go out. It's all pretty green. Uh, but I thought the sharks had their young live. Oh, I see. Some don't. I see. Most of the small sharks, like dog sharks and carpet sharks, have eggs. Okay, that makes that makes a lot of sense. Oh, it's a little smoky there. Interesting. Thoughts on John Wilkes Booth? Man, I'm gonna remove you. I'm gonna remove you. I am sick of this shit. What is the matter with you? Why don't you just go? Make it easy on everybody. Why don't you just let me see the other shit that you're saying. Yep, you gotta go. Nobody needs that shit. Like, what are you? You're a child, aren't you? I find it or buy it or, it's wherever. Go to hardware store stuff. Now I'm thinking about the idiot trolls. Like, so many of them think that they're witty or something. It's just like, God damn, man. It's like vapid shit. It's just mindless garbage. Non-stop. It is. It's just mindless crap. It is. I just, none of them are like, well, obviously, like if they were funny, they wouldn't be doing that. They wouldn't need to be doing that. Instead, they're doing that. Idiotic crap. This is just moronic shit. I'm cleaning up my yard. Yeah, I've made stuff with pallets before. Pallets? That's hardwood. That's oak that they use. That's not pine. Pallets are great. Burning ring of fire. let this die down. Let's go look for something to make a mermaid head out of. God, Kaki's new floor. It's so sweet. Makes everything so much easier. Loving it. Need some lights on if I'm gonna find something to make a head out of. Seriously. She needs a head on. This head back on. Get a light on. Need lights. Sort of hungry. What's up, trolls? Is your home on septic tank or public? Septic! Are you kidding me? Really? I guess it could be. I guess it could be. I'm pretty far out. Why would you ask? That's just that's like a John Wilkes Booth comment, right? So I think that you gotta go, right, Jack? Right? It's time for you to go. I think so. Yeah. Let me come back. Let me go do this. like this massage table out here. Where's my fucking shirt? Come on. Where's my fucking shirt? There it is. Alright, I need a head. I need something to make a head out of. I need something that'll take a volume. And I could just turn into a mermaid head of some kind. See if there's something upstairs. I'm gonna plug this in. Oops. Oh, this isn't plugged in. It is now though, right? Hang on. Come here, Yeti. Take you upstairs, but I want this to charge. Let me see if I can find something up there. We gotta use a balloon. I love one of those styrofoam heads. There just aren't any. There's a head, there's a head. There's a head. That'll work. There's one. Two, possibly. There's three. There's three mannequin heads up here that I could transform into mermaid heads. I guess that's what I'm going to do. We'll make a bunch of them, and then I'll just, you know, if something looks good, I'll use it. If something doesn't look good, I won't use it. Keep picking out the things that I want. Is that fucking a jar of liquid? Oh my god. I gotta bring a bag up here and get rid of some of this shit, that's for sure. I need a thingamajig, thingamabog. Take this head off. The new mannequin, the new mermaid head. It looks girly. I think it's going to be a girly mannequin, or one, the grotesque one that I made. That one's gonna be, that'll be male. I feel like I need to go to Dollar General and get a lighter. That's what I think. You know what? I'm gonna go to Dollar General, take you guys with me, get a lighter. I'm gonna pop a couple windows in here in a few days. I don't see my lighter. Sort of gone. It's not here. Can't light a candle without a lighter. I love Yankee candles. Damn, they're good. I'm gonna charge this. I'm having trouble getting, so I can't. The chuck is fucked up. I'm gonna charge this and see if I get more power, if it'll stop fucking up. I'm rough on tools. It's a fact. Okay, let's put these over here. We'll run to Dollar General. Get a lighter. There's these books. I should move these inside. Just take a few of them in each time I go. I had a charger for this, and I got epoxy on it, but it was fine, and I moved it. And I don't know where I moved it to. This is the big issue. Like I put stuff places and I can't remember where I put it. So I'm not thinking, I'm just like, fuck, I'll throw it over there. I have another charger. It's not the end of the world. Is that it? I think I see it. Yeah, it is. There you go. How about that? Y'all want to go to Dollar General? I need a lighter. Yeah, okay. So I'll charge this. I'll try and get that head off. I'll start a new mermaid head. Then I'll have 3. Then I'll just keep making them. And the bodies are like this. They're easy to produce. I know how to make the tails pretty much. Except this. I wanted this to not do what it's doing. Okay, it's charging. Which is this. I wanted this to be up. It's not set up enough. I take a whatever. I know. Don't mumble, right? Don't mumble. Pretty rude, aren't I? But you said you don't smoke. Why do you need a lighter? For my candles over there. I have Yankee candles. I like them. Like a vanilla, summer berry. There's a licorice. You light one of those Yankee candles and it's soothing. So let's go get. I need a candle going. What are you giving me shit? Come on, dude. Trust me, I don't smoke. They're for candles, man. It's not, this. God damn it, I feel like I'm test too much. Like, you're denying it an awful lot, Peter. Yeah, I am. You can't make mermaids without the. I know that. I am in need of. Oh, hang on. I know that. I know what you're saying. I got to go get the lighter because I had a blue one. There used to be a lot of lighters here, and now they're just can't find any of them. I gotta get the fucking candles going, because it's just, it's mermaid time, I guess. Get me a Red Bull too. I just ate a piece of cheese. It was delicious. Maybe I'll barbecue later. I don't fucking know. Who knows? There's a can of chili in there. I could eat that. Make a smoothie. It's hard to say. Shut up, you guys. Ah! There it is. I don't have to go to Dollar General. Kick ass. What's that? Look, here's a Red Bull. Oh, fucking right. And I'm set. Let's go back and work. Light me a Yankee candle. Really fucking enjoy myself. Sit around and smell the goodness. You know? Just remind me of a warm spring shower or something. Summer shower, I don't know. You know how when the rain hits the road, when it's been hot, you get that smell. I got a candle that's that. It's I think that's what it's called. It's called Summer Rain on a Road by Yankee Candle. That's right where I'm headed, is to the candles. You guys can stay over here. It's not really interesting or anything. It's just typical fucking Yankee Candle. I'd buy another brand, but you know, they're pretty awesome. I hear Pure One has some really sweet candles too. We'll put this on. I'm real happy about the lighter. Oh yeah, feel better already. I can't believe you even question my veracity. It's absurd. All right. I'll drink this, and then so relax a little bit. I'll drink this, and then I'll go get that head and start making another mermaid head out of. It's a girly looking, like, I don't know. I think it's a girl, whatever that means. Girl mannequin head, I think. Sort of androgynous. I don't know. But that's what I'm making the mermaid head out of. So it has sort of like fine features. Similar to sort of, I could sort of turn into something like that, I guess. Use that as, I don't know. They don't have to be exactly alike. They don't. They can all be sort of different. As long as they all sort of look the same. Do you know what I mean? Let this fucking thing charge. All right. Oh, let me light a candle so that we can really relax. Or I can relax. I don't know about you all. I've been sort of a bundle of nerves lately. I'm feeling better though. Exercise is very helpful. Are you fucking kidding me? Can't light a candle with this. Fucking play. Let's go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't light a Yankee candle without a fucking lighter. We're going. I feel like I just got screwed with. All right. What are you gonna do? I'm telling you, like sometimes I like fill up a hot bath and then I'll have the Yankee candles going, laying in the stock tank bathtub, pretending that I'm like Oliver Wendell Douglas on the farm, just, you know, breathing it all in, just pretending that I'm like that movie Altered States, you know, it's deprivation tank. That's how relaxing it is. I lose track of like what planet I'm on. It's so incredible. I need a lighter. Not a lighter, I need a wallet. I need a... Where is that shit? God, this room looks huge now. So nice making art in the barn. I was gonna make art in the basement, but there was just too much crap down there from the show, and so I was making it all up here. You know, I don't give a shit. I will make art wherever. I really don't care. You know, even if I put a fucking floor in, which I'm gonna do some of the floor gets up, the floor gets messed up, so what? What's more important? Production is the most important thing. It is. That is the most important thing. It's not, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck this floor up. I have never in my life at any place I've ever lived at been like concerned about my floor. You know, it's just like, look, I'm making art. That's it. I moved into this like yuppie loft thing. I had several shows in that. That floor was trashed in no time. You can't sit there and think about shit. Floors are made to be refinished. That's a fact. Who gives a rat's ass if you fucking get a floor fucked up? A floor is a tool. That's the way I look at it. And tools are replaceable. There's only a few things in this world that are not replaceable. And they're all animals. Can't replace a personality, that's for sure. Can't replace a person. But a tool? Definitely. Hang on. Turn this down. It's not fucking cold. Yeah, let's go, right? Another drive to Dollar General. Multiple drives to Dollar General. Daily drives. Man, when does school get out? I mean, like for the summer. It's like, how long do the kids go? There's a school bus in front of me. It's fucking May. Soon? Like, how do they make kids go to school now? I hated school. If they would have made me go all year round, I would have moved. I would have moved on my own as a child. I would have lived on the other side of the mountain or something. I would have lived. No way. School sucked. Couldn't stand it. College was a little tolerable, but not much different. It wasn't. There wasn't as much of a stressor about social shit, but there was. And because I was older than everybody too, so it was like, I could buy beer. But like college was, how do I put this? What I was studying was more enjoyable. You know, I didn't mind taking the philosophy shit. I didn't mind it. I just found, I don't know if it was necessary that I went to school. Maybe it was good. It was the perfect amount of time for me, I guess. You know, I learned some valuable shit that I probably learned quicker than if I would have been on my own. Because I didn't really, you know, I didn't know any artist or anything. I didn't have anybody to talk to, you know. I mean, who? My mom? She wasn't an artist. She was just crazy. There's a difference. My dad, he was sort of crazy too, but he could make stuff, but none of them had sensibilities of like, they wanted to be a contemporary artist. So I didn't know anybody like that until I went to art school. Maybe in my friend Alexandra, of course. Alexandra was my friend. We were friend zoned, definitely. I'm gonna say I was. We just didn't have anything like that. I don't know how to explain it. It was like, we were friends. I never saw the need to like, I don't know. We were friends though, we were friends. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized something. We were friends, but we never went out like, I'd run into her at a party or something, but we never like went out drinking. I bet it, then we might not have been friends. Or we might have been better friends, I don't know. But she was my friend, and she was an artist, but she went into commercial art. And she's like somebody after the Navy I went, and she was going, was it after the Navy? Maybe I was in the Navy. But she was at University of Missouri, and I stopped to see her or something just for, hey, what's going on? She's happily married to a dude, and we got a bunch of kids, great looking kids too. Like, those sisters, Jesus Christ, all of them were beautiful. One was in my little brother's class. He brought up her name. He said something like, "Do you know? Are you friends with so and so's sister?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." "Yes, John." And he said, "That's what I heard." And then I said, "Who you hear that from?" He told me, and I said, "Oh yeah." He said, "Yeah, she's gorgeous," or something like that. And I said, "Yeah, I believe it." I mean, all the women in that family were just like beautiful. You know, I don't know. It sounds weird saying it. I'm not gonna say it. Greek women, some Greek women. Oh my God! But you could say that some Italian women, some Asian women. Some, you know, it's just beautiful. I'll stop. It sounds like I'm objectifying my friend and her sisters and her mom. Her mom was real good looking too. That was always a weird experience in high school. Like the friend that had an attractive mom. You always try to flirt with her too. They'd never take us seriously though. Oh, those were the days. That was back in the day when I'd come off like Eddie Haskell. I was very polite. I was a real polite guy. Hello, sir, how are you? Oh, well, we'll be back early. Oh, I don't know, 11:30 or something like that. I don't miss those days. I don't miss when I was younger. Being young was tough. There was that social thing, you know. Like when you're young, you're sort of like more uptight. Like I was real uptight. I've said this so many times. Like I was not confident when I was young at all because I was always drunk. And then I got undrunk, and then I really wasn't confident because I had to like come to the conclusion that I have to do everything that I do when I'm drunk sober now. And you get over that, and you become much more confident. Like it gives you power. This is the truth. It gives you power not to know that you don't need that thing. It does. It gives you a lot of power. It's sort of like being charitable. charitable gives you like a power. It makes you, you know, it does. If you haven't done it, you should do it. Try and help somebody out. Seriously, it's not like you're giving anything up. You're actually gaining something, and you won't know it unless you do it. If you do it, you might start getting it, and see, you know, how it's helpful to you, not just the person that needs your help. You don't have to give them money and just say hello or some shit. I don't know. As a kid, we're stuck at school with a bunch of other kids we have to get along with, whether we want to or not. Of course, we were uptight. Kids aren't polite these days. It's unfortunate. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? I was polite, but I was a bullshitter. Fuck yeah. I mean, I was being polite, but yeah, you're right. A lot of kids are real rude. But then, haven't we always heard that? Isn't there always some old person throughout history that's saying, you young whippersnappers? I don't want to be that person. But if I had a real nice lawn, I'd go out there and, you kids, get your bikes off my lawn. I might do that. I'm going to be right back. I want this out of the sun. Hang on. Let me just put a thing over it. Hang on. Where's my hat? Here, I'll use this green one. But yeah, it was rough. It was rough. You know, trying to fit in. You know, I went to an interesting school where I don't know, I can't say that I was in like one clique or anything, because it was like everybody intermingled. It was like a high school of 400 people in like a affluent part of St. Louis. And like, man, there was no bullying. Nobody bullied me. You know, I didn't experience that. No, that would have never happened at my school. There's no way. There's no way. Everybody was sort of polite. It's just, I don't know, it's a real civilized school, for lack of a better term. You know, the cashier in there, she asked me if I wanted to round up today, and I said no. And I said, you know, it's really weird that like everything is so expensive right now. I've never seen shit more expensive. I'm so glad that I have work. It's like they're asking if you want to round up. This is a bad time to be asking people that, Dollar General. Like, you're jacking up the prices on everything, and you want us to give you the change so that you can get a tax write-off. That's fucked up. That's screwed up. Really obnoxious shit. Where's the... I'm looking for the charger to the Yeti. It's a car charger. Should be. Here it is. I found this. It's great. When I went in the Navy, I was a wreck. I just found out that I couldn't wrestle in high school because of my grades. I was doing all kinds of drugs and shit too. I was. Like, not heroin or anything, but I mean, I was like, come on, it was the late 70s. It was a real bad time in my life. I remember being in the Navy and being like, my friends were in college, you know, and I was hearing about the frat parties and shit. And I just sort of missed my friends, I think. So I didn't really want to go to school, but when I found out that I could go to art school, all right, that was all right. But art school's still school. Don't kid yourself. I got an art school that's good. Kansas City Art Institute's good. And there were teachers that would work with me. Like, I made all my work at home, not in studio. They let me do that. They're like, we don't care as long as you produce and bring stuff in like that. Just do it wherever you want. At another school, that would not have happened. You would have to be in the studio making shit. I'd come in for critiques, and I would come in for, when the pieces were done, I'd bring them in and hang them up to get the reaction and shit. And to get critiqued and shit. But, nobody ever made me cry in a critique. But there are people that cry. In art school, oh my God, there was always some sort of person that like wanted to do it but didn't have the natural ability or something, and they just didn't have it, you know. Like, you gotta going to contemporary art. Like, I've said this. I had two different teachers say similar things, and I can remember what the one person said. He said, like, look around the room. Out of you 20 people, probably only one of you will even be making art, you know, in 20 years. Meaning, you might still paint on your back porch, but you won't be thinking about it and doing it daily and trying to get in shows. It's true. It is. It's true. I'm the only one. People give up. You know, I didn't have a kid. I always sacrificed shit for art. That's how it was. It's been, you know. It's important to me. I don't care. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm sure I sabotaged a lot of relationships and shit. I'm sure I have. Absolutely. Back in the day, come on, man, I didn't give a shit. All I wanted to do was drink, make work, and get in an art show. Now I want to make work, get in an art show, but there's no drinking, so I'm not as much of a sabotager for sure. But it put me into this realm where I was older, right? So I didn't make the full mistake when I was young because I was having too much fun making art and drinking. And then I know people that got married at like 27. And like, their life changed, I'll tell you that. They had to get a job. It's being an adult. I didn't want to be an adult. I'm Peter Pan. I didn't want to grow up. It's the truth. So by the time I was, I don't know, in my late 30s, I'm like, fuck it. What am I gonna, am I gonna do? Like, get a job? No, fuck no, I don't want a job. I don't want a real job. I can't do it. That going into work every day and shit. I can work every day. No problem. Give me a dog, you know, daily. But man, that fucking got an office. I'd blow my brains out. I couldn't take it. I'd be falling asleep, that's for sure. I'd be asleep. They would catch me sleeping at the desk all the time. Be like, this is so fucking boring. I can think of so many jobs I wouldn't want to do. Retail. Are you fucking kidding me? That's almost as bad as being a bartender, you know? Hi, can I help you? God. Just saying shit you don't mean or something, like, oh, that looks great on you. Buy it. You're thinking, buy it because I get a commission. So many jobs that suck. I got a great job training a dog. I'm going to see what the problem is. I do. So it's not even like the owners, they'll go on and on about it. I'm like, all right, I get it. The dog's a mess. Right? It's not compliant. It's confused. But I like it. I mean, if you're going to have a job training a dog, it's like, it's what I wanted to do as a kid. I want to work with animals. I want to be an artist and a comedian. And a jockey, but I got too big to be a jockey, so that was taken off the table. I took that off the table by the time I was wrestling 98, and I was having trouble, right? Like, I'd have to, like, sort of cut weight. I was like, there's no way I cannot be a jockey. I'm too tall. So I was like, but I just kept the other shit. There's nothing else I wanted to do. Like, I don't know why I did that as a kid. Like, it was like, my brother, I remember he wanted to be a doctor, go into medicine. He was clergy. That's what he did. My philosophical brother. We're not complete opposites. I'll tell you that. I mean, he's gay. You know, more power to him. You know, he's more of a pacifist than I am, but I would imagine me and him are like sort of more. I don't know. I haven't sit down and talked to my older brother that. I don't know. I'm sure my older brother has an opinion on Jungian. Personality classifications or whatever it's called. I'm sure he has an opinion. I don't think the other one would. Maybe it would. I don't know. He's not a dummy. He just doesn't seem like he was involved. I like that was like a pursuit of his. Like, he's more like a sports guy. But I was a sports guy too, so I don't know. Maybe I got it all wrong. That's very possible. This is one of the places that I go to drink my Red Bull after I go to the Dollar General. I know me and my brother, the clergy, have similar views as far as religion goes. Because I had a conversation with him once about that. He was clergy at the time. And I said to him, I said, you know, I think that if anything like God exists, it's probably anything other than like what the human imagination can dream up. And he said something like, you know, that's not too far off from what I think. Something like that. So Michael would be the kind of person I think that would like, he wants to help, right? He wants to help people. And he might not, like he might know that like if you use certain words or don't use certain words, it could turn a person off from getting help. So he might suck it up and just do it under the umbrella of philosophy, I think. That's what I think. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a talk with him in a while, but he sort of seems like he's like so liberal. It's like, really, you can't. Oh, talking with him, he's the one. I don't know who said it, but maybe it was him that said, like, I doubt that God looks like Merlin, the magician. That's what he said. I think that was my brother that said that. So, I could just, it's whatever. Nobody knows. Oh, what's up? Well, thank you, Kristen Hoffman, that's Huffman. You are a generous woman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Person, human being. God's a weird, touchy subject. It is. Like, so many people get offended by just, like, if you don't agree with them, like how can you have to have faith? No, you don't. Why? It's like the whole thing of, like, we don't really need religion, but a lot of people say, I've heard people say this, we need religion so that we're good. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, it does have, like, a certain code you're supposed to go by, but I think most human beings are inherently good. The majority of them are. The majority, that's what I'm saying. So I don't really think that religion is that important. But then, like, living in this society, it's almost impossible to not have been influenced by Christianity. Do you know what I'm saying? You're bombarded by shit. So it's kind of hard to say, well, we don't really need it, right? But then when I think about the Crusades, did we really need that? How about the Salem witch trials? No, I don't think we needed that. Morality exists outside of religion. A lot of Christians refuse to believe that. I know that. I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of evangelical people that aren't that Christian, too. It's a real shame. It's like that the person with the largest closet is hiding the most. Just... The person that screams the loudest has the largest closet. Something... Yeah, that would be it. Like, why do you fucking care? Isn't life short enough? Like, what do you care what somebody else is doing? Why don't you shut the fuck up? Who told you that? That's how you interpret the Bible? Well, that's not a very good, it's not very loving or forgiveful. What about that Christian thing about man, I know so many Christians that do not forgive. It's like, let it go or something, I've always sort of been able to let it go. Like, okay, that was fucked up. I'll apologize and shit like that. Like, if I say something that's off base. But I mean, like, there's so many, like, times in my life I've known people, even, like, the people that are screaming the loudest, like the political people, the evangelicals, man. They're not, some of it just doesn't seem nice. Like, what, nobody wants an abortion, Oh, I'm sorry, we shouldn't talk about this. I'm gonna change the subject. I am. It's too touchy. Everybody has an opinion, and I do get it. It's not worth talking about. God's a weird thing. I'll tell you something, though. The UFOs, that shit, that sort of puts everything in a different perspective. And when I saw the thing behind the barn, the only way that I can describe that is it was a religious experience. Very, very much so. I mean, I was like questioning, like, oh my God, you know, the Christian God thing that I've been living around, like that might not be it. It might be something like totally different. It might be the gray aliens. Um, I mean, seriously, who knows? I mean, I don't even know if this is. Well, I said this to my friend Genian once. I said, you know, maybe the whole Matrix thing, like this is just a glorified program or something. She said that's insane. Of course, that's just nuts. Like that, she just blew it off. But we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. That would be the whole thing. Like they're not gonna make a program where we would know, would they? If they did that, then they would show themselves and then come down and tell us. It's hard to say. They're running over at the track. Let's go drive by the track. See if there's a lot of people there. There's a lot of people in town this summer. It's gonna be packed. Yeah, there's like race teams in town and shit. You know, fucking 12 people all dressed the same with Pirelli shirts on and shit. Yeah, it's weird. Life's weird. I don't know what to think. But don't. You just got to keep going because there's nothing else. It's not gonna ever make any sense. Don't worry about it. Just put a screen of shit. Like my grapevines just started. Those Arctic kiwi, they're not doing fucking. You know, they're just starting. Some of the pawpaw trees like aren't showing much of anything. I don't know what's up with the one pawpaw tree. That man, I've never seen that many flowers before on any pawpaw tree. That thing's crazy. There's nothing to pollinate it with though, so it's the largest tree I got. You know, I want to make money this fall. I want to hand pollinate some stuff, but fuck, you know, just like fuck. Just make some mermaid heads and don't worry about it. Whatever you get, you get. Well, they're gonna get pollinated anyway. You go out there on a hot night, with pawpaw trees in bloom. Yeah, there's cornhole. You have a flashlight with you? Oh my god, there's just all kinds of flying things all over the pawpaw trees. It smells like, it's not bees that pollinate them, it's beetles and flies. All kinds of things like that, like just flying around, like they're attracted to that smell, which is supposedly mimicking like rotten flesh, but you can't smell it. It doesn't smell like that. Maybe to an insect that does, I guess, you know. A lot of crows are in town lately. I see a lot of crows. Love them. Sammy's room is almost all complete. He got paint on his beak, the douchebag. I think Sammy's floor is sort of my next big house project. If I want to look at khakis. Khakis has been down for some days. We'll see how that's doing. And if looks like it's sticking good, I might just put it down like that, and not put like with Sam's. I thought about putting plywood down first, but that's just an extra cost. Screw it. If it'll stick and be, I mean, it's a Ravens room. Who gives a shit? Sand everything as flat as I can get it. put that primer on, let the primer really dry up real good, and then put down the peel and stick. It's not gonna take that much. It's like 30. How much is it? It's 30 square feet per box, right? And it's $30 per box, about, give or take. And I bet Sam's room is 225 square feet. So, you know. Did I get a fucking lighter? Son of a bitch. Let's go get a lighter. I didn't do it. I just got the fucking Red Bull. So I should have taken you all in there with me. How am I gonna light a Yankee candle without a fucking lighter? Jesus Christ, mate. I'm gonna turn around here. Well, no, I'll just go down this way. We're out for a scenic drive. It's no big deal. This will cut off. I'll turn it back on. Don't worry about it. We'll go to Dollar General again. Dadgummit. Danggummit. Yeah, I did not. I just got the Red Bull. Wow. So I would have just gone home. But then I was like thinking about like the Yankee candle. I was like, fuck, man. Did I get that lighter? And obviously I did not. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's like I vacillate between his life, like, is it just fate? You know, is the whole thing just preordained, like what's gonna happen? And your reactions are just like they're already set. I don't think so. I think we have total free will. For the most part. That's how I see it. Life is what you make it. You're only going to be as happy as you're going to be right where you are. You can't be happier by... That's one thing that I learned. It's like you can't be happier by changing your proximity to... That never works. Like when I went to Chicago, I was like, fuck, man, what am I doing here? Why do I want to work at Chicago Silkscreen? I don't see a lot of cars. I guess it's practice day. I hated it. And so it didn't make me any happier. It didn't make, it's just sort of like, fuck. So I moved back to Kansas City. That didn't really make me any happier. Every time I moved, it was always sort of the same. So it's like, where is your production going to be greatest? That's what it was for me. It wasn't going to be Chicago. Because those fucking assholes, it was, they wanted you to work 6 days a week, and they presented you with the 6th day as like, we'll give you time and a half if you come in on Saturdays. And everybody else likes to come in, but we're not making you. We're not saying that you have to come in, but we do give time and a half if you want. Two weeks later, I quit. I did. I went back to Kansas City because it was like, I'm in Chicago to make fucking art. And I'm going to have to work 6 days a week? How am I going to make art working 6 days a week at Chicago Silkscreen? Oh, and they presented it to me like, we're gonna move you up the ladder. Oh, gee. Like, I wanna, that's exact college and shit. If I get somebody, fine. But I don't know how you people do, like, you're looking for a career? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Forget it, man. You want a career, fucking while. None. Oh, I don't know, call me a fucking beatnik or a, but, so, it's the truth. Yeah, I feel like I did get a ticket. It's just the rusty ticket, not the golden. I'm sort of lucky, you know? I don't know. I mean, it'd be worse. You know, if you're just like totally satisfied with your life, like, what's that too? Shouldn't you always be wanting more or something? I don't know. Believe me, I do not know. I don't know what the hell. I'm just making everything up as I go along. I think everybody else is too. It's just easier for people to conform, I think. Like, yeah, I think when I was young, like when I was like 15 or something, yeah, I'll go to college. Yeah. Maybe their approach is a little bit better. I'm sure that they're more comfortable, like financially and shit. And it's weird for me knowing that I'll have to work the rest of my life. But if I didn't work, what would I do? You know? I mean, like, if I was financially set, I might slow down on making art where I'm just trying to speed it up. I want bigger and I want more grandiose. I want more of a, like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I would have had, like, some meteoric rise and made a ton of money, I don't know what I'd be doing. I don't. I'm still struggling. I'm still trying to belt it out. It's just weird to think, like, in the end, it never will have mattered. Right now it matters, but when you're gone, it never mattered. Just to think about it, like, just in one generation, nobody remembers you. There's nobody that knew you. You know, just 80 years, they even say like 80 years passes. There's not anybody alive that ever knew you. You never existed, really. You're a gravestone, and that's about it. Or you're a gravestone hanging on a wall in a museum. Either way, it's the same. You never existed. I'm gonna go to Dandy. They have lighters there. They have colder stuff to drink. I'm gonna get a gallon of gas because I'm only putting in like 2 gallons at a time because it's ridiculously priced. I don't know why it makes any difference. It doesn't. If I was smart, I'd just fill up because it's not gonna get cheaper. It's weird. Filling up the tank and it's gonna cost me what? Like, I don't know, a lot. I did find something out on U-Haul. This is interesting. You can rent a U-Haul trailer for like, it's cheap. Like, I don't know if I'll ever do a truck again. An 8x12 was relatively inexpensive. That was like, to go 1,500 miles and leave it there was about $500. You know, it really is not. I knew it was cheap. I didn't realize it was that cheap. They put a hitch on your car and shit. Here, take it. So if I'm gonna move art, because a lot of times I don't want anybody to move it because they might fuck it up. I'll do it that way. I guess, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I just thought it was interesting. Like, you rent a truck, that's expensive, you know. You rent a trailer, it's fucking cheap as shit. Well, look at this shit this is throwing out. God damn. Hang on. It's up here. I feel sleepiness coming on. I gotta fight this shit. Hang on. Said just had a Red Bull. I could go back to sleep. Got a, thing. It's no big deal. Do like the table that I made out of the massage table. It's nice. I'd sleep on that thing. It's pretty comfortable. It's covered. It's covered so it can be outside. I'm gonna leave it out there because I'm doing more Bigfoot stuff, and a lot of it is like that, like Bigfoot body parts and stuff. Fuck, I'm tired. Real tired. That was Sarah Jenkins for a minute. It was not. Oh man. Wake up, Peter. Get my feet. Shit. I need a lighter. Hang on. Put gas in this thing. It's a problem with sitting down. right. Jeez. Mermaid head. Heads. Heads. There's probably other shit around my house. More heads and then I'll make bodies. The heads are like sort of ooh, I just got an idea for one.